Yeah, type in Carl Walker to Arsenal, and there's a bunch of like reports. This is the one I chose because I think this is the one that explains it best. But you can see that yes, this man, we're linked with this man. I can't believe it, man. This guy's a baller. So look, I'll get on to my thoughts whether I think it'll be done or not. But yeah. Anyway, Arsenal contact Man City over a 76 million euro pair of on exit round as transferable duo also on Man United agenda. So yes, Julian Alvarez, Carl Walker to Arsenal. Let's read this, guys. I don't know why it's lagging. Like, come on, people. What's going on? Classical StreamYard back again. All right. Arsenal again looking to Manchester City to strengthen their squad. This one according to a report which claims that after Carl Walker and Julian Alvarez. The Gunners signed Alexander Zinchenko and Jesus last summer, both who proved to be crucial in their bid to push Man City last season. Of course, as we know, Mikel Arteta has further strengthened his squad with additions Kai Havertz from Chelsea, Declan West Ham, Timber from Ajax. But National claim they're also keen on signing Kyle Walker from Man City and far more boldly, Julian Alvarez people. Walker is the easier case to solve as he just has a year left on his current deal. Is yet to sign the new one on the table. It's been a move away this summer with Bayern Munich said to be the front runners for him. Arsenal reportedly contacted Man City to offer 16 million euros for the 33 years old. He ain't getting any younger, that's for sure, guys. Kyle Walker. Alvarez would be non-transferable, perhaps, at any club in Europe, apart from Man City, who have Erling Haaland ahead of the Argentinian in the pecking order. 23-year-old striker agreed to deal to join Man City from River Plate for 21 million euros in January, as we know, before joining the squad. Last time, scoring 17 goals in his debut season. 17 goals as a backup, by the way. Just saying, guys. Look, the report claims Pep Guardiola likes to have Alvarez, doesn't want him to leave, but understands the striker wants to accumulate more minutes. He's been linked with a move to Bayern as well. It's therefore claimed the City boss considering giving him an exit if a higher amount arrives for him. Arsenal willing to pay 60 million euros. Man City want 80 million for the Argentinian. Man City and Man United and Newcastle, are said to have the pair on their agendas, but there's yet been nothing more than informal interest. The report states that City are yet to respond to interest from any other of the three Premier League rivals. That has made clear that the Gunners view both Walker and Alvarez as transferable players. So, there we go then, people. Who should we start with? Let's start with Kyle Walker first of all, because once again, it's another right back that we've been linked with today, right? It's another right back in Kyle Walker, who I think is 33 years old. I actually think he's a quality player, right? You know, ex-Tottenham player as well, guys. We can't forget. So if he comes to Arsenal, it'll piss them off. I think he's done super at Man City. Obviously, look, the guy's a serial winner, in it. You know, the guy's won away from Tottenham. So, you know, big up for him for moving away and actually winning trophies at Man City. Look, he's 33. It's another right back Arsenal been linked with. I think it's not like I wouldn't want him. I don't know. I just don't see it. I don't see Cole will come to Arsenal. It just wouldn't sit right with me because I just think, look, he's getting older. He's 33, guys, yeah? Cole Walker's getting older. He's 33 years old. And as I said about the right backs yesterday, right, when we linked with Ivan Flanesa and when we linked with Jeremy Frimpong as well, the point is, if this right back, right, situation, we've got Ben White there at the moment, who was superb last season, and if you would have told me, next season, all right, then if you don't sign a right back, who do you play right back? It'll be Ben White, in my opinion, because he proved last season, Ben White, that he can play right back superbly as well. Maybe going forward, he's overlapping world class, in my opinion, right? Crossing the ball, he can actually cross the ball as well, Ben White. Defensively, he's a bit questionable sometimes. But then you've got obviously Ben White, should be our first choice right back next season, in my opinion. Tomiyasu, still at the football club, gone on the pre-season tour, of course. Very injury prone, as we know, guys. You know, Tomiyasu is very, very injury prone, as you guys know. As us fans know, he's very, very injury prone, right? Cedric Suarez needs to leave. Simple as that. He's gone on the tour. I don't know why he's gone on this preseason tour. He needs to be simply not good enough. And then obviously we just signed Julian Timber, who also can play right back. So if you look at technically, we've got like 4 right backs who can play right back. So we're going in for another right back. Kyle Walker, Cancelo was on our list. Frimpong, Flaneza, Castagna. It's clear to me that Arsenal want to strengthen once again in that area, right? Which also suggests that Timber will not play right back. Then he'll most likely be a centre back, right? And could Ben White be shifted to the centre back as well? I don't know what's going to happen. This is what we don't understand yet at the moment, guys. What's going to happen with Timber? Where is he going to play? We can all have our predictions or where you think he's going to play, but only Arteta knows that, don't he? So we have to wait and see what happens with Timber as well as Ben White. So look, Kyle Walker, 33 years old. The price tag is only, what did it say? I think 16 million euros, yeah? That's like what? Convert that into pounds, that's like what, 10 million pounds for Kyle Walker? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just, I honestly don't see us. I don't see it happening. I honestly see him going Bayern Munich, guys. I really do see him, Kyle Walker, going Bayern Munich, in my opinion. And of course, he hasn't really, played a lot of minutes last season due to Man City changing their, formation when they played a three at the back with Ake, Akanji, Diaz, John Stones in the midfield as well. They never played wing backs, did they? And that's why he plays, and he never really got a chance. I know he played against Real Madrid in the Champions League, but the main three centre backs were Diaz, Akanji, and Nathan Ake, wasn't it? So, yeah, Kyle Walker for me. Would I take him at Arsenal for 10 million? He's getting on a little bit. Oh, yeah, you know what? I would take him. I think I would take Kyle Walker. But is it going to happen? I don't think it is. Julian Alvarez, please. This guy's, you don't understand. This guy's world class, bro. I don't care, man. This guy is world class. Please, Julian Alvarez, man. Come to Arsenal, man. Come on. Look, at the end of the day, man scored 17 goals last season. He was on the bench for half of the games because he caused that Erling Haaland. Guys, someone's knocking at my door. I think it's Amazon. Give me 1 second. Amazon's knocking at my door. I'll be right back. Amazon's knocking at my door. Would you believe it? No, you wouldn't. Well, I'm round when I'm live as well. What's in there? What's going on? But where's Hannah now? I'm waiting for Rosie. I've got to put some goodies in that bag to have the surprise. Goodies? There are. Maybe not. Apologies, guys. Apologies. Amazon, bro. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm back again. Amazon decided to knock on my door. All right. Here's your parcel for your mum. Not for me. So, it is what it is. As I was saying, yeah, get Alvarez in right now, people. I'm sorry. What a player this guy is. He scored 17 goals last season on the bench for half the games. Of course, you've got Erling Haaland in front of you. He's going to want to... actually, is he going to want to leave Man City, to get more minutes, to be a starter? Yeah. For me, this guy is world class. I'm sorry. No. I don't care if he's still young. This guy's world class already. I'm sorry. Mate, I remember this guy with River Plate, right? And I don't watch Unseen football, but this guy scored like 5 goals in one game against Boca Juniors or whatever it was. For playing for River Plate, right? Man City's signed a gem, by the way, So what's signing for them? But we can get this guy, man. And I think we should get this guy. Have the backup of Jesus and Julian Alvarez, right? Bro, we're cooking good. We're cooking something good. No, honestly, this guy's world class. And go and watch him in the World Cup for Argentina, man. Again, world class. He's a World Cup winner already. He's a Champions League winner. He's won. Why am I sorry? Because I had Amazon knock on my door, my friend, and I had to leave the stream. So that's why I apologize to you guys. But yeah, big up to you, my friend. But yeah, he's won World Cup, Champions League, Premier League. He's done it already, ain't he, pretty much? Bro's completed football pretty much. So I think we should go for this guy. And yeah, we do need another new striker. And yes, we should go and get this guy. Yeah, 100%. Now, the price tag, as we know, is going to be quite a lot for Julian Alvarez. They want 80 million euros. They want about, 75 million pounds for Julian Alvarez. Is he worth that much? Probably not. But would I pay the money? Yes, I would. It's Alvarez, guys. I'm sorry, I rate this guy so highly, man. I think this guy is actually world class. I generally do. I think this guy will benefit us so much. For me, comes and walks straight into our squad. In my opinion, right? Yes, Jesus is class, right? And I agree with that. Jesus is class, right? Is he going to score you? He's only ever scored 14 goals in his career, Jesus, in one season, right? Is he going to score us 20 goals? I don't think he is. He's good, yeah? Don't get it twisted. I think Jesus, I rate him very highly. If we sign Alvarez, he comes straight into our squad. That's a fact. And he will bag at least 20 goals next season if we do get this guy. He got 17 goals last season, and he was on the bench half the games. Just says it all, don't it? This guy at Arsenal needs to get this guy, man. I'm sorry. Get this guy in. I'm a big fan of this guy, bro. Big fan of this guy, right? And he walks straight into our team. We need a striker. We need a different type of striker, right? To determine the game as well. Like, Jesus is very, very skillful, but we need a different type of striker. For me, Alvarez and Jesus, are they similar players? I mean, I think Alvarez is better than Jesus as a goal scorer. I think if you ask me who will score more goals in one season, it'll be Julian Alvarez, right? But I guess Jesus has got the more skillful sides of the game, tracks back, holds the play up well, invites other players on, invites winners on, etc. Right? But with Alvarez, he'll bag you the goals, people, and this is why we need the guy. Please, Edu, get it done, man. Get it done. The strikers, I said, we need a new striker. The strikers we're linked with at the moment is Dusan Vlahovic. I don't want him. I want this guy instead. For me, it's between Julian Alvarez or Ivan Toney. Either one of them would be world class, in my opinion. But yeah, there's a question again. Will it get done? Will Arsenal go in for Julian Alvarez? Look, we're looking at this guy at the moment. We've been linked with this guy. I think we go and get this guy. I think we should. But do I think we are going to go and do that? Probably not. But guys, what I will say, right, is Arsenal and Edu, they've proved me wrong this window. So who knows what will happen? And the point is, we've got Champions League football, man. So we should be going and get this guy. Having said that, he is currently at one of the best clubs in the world at the moment. He is at the best club in England at the moment. So why would he really want to leave? Like I said, the only way I can see the guy leaving is because he wants to get more minutes. He wants to be a regular starter. Is he going to be a regular starter with Erling Haaland in Man City? No chance. Of course he's not. Erling Haaland on another level compared to him, but compared to everyone else, to be honest, he's a machine in the Erling Haaland. So that's the only way I can see Julian Alvarez leaving, of course. If he wants more minutes, which he apparently does, Man City will be willing to let him leave. The price tag will be 75 million. Get him in. Simple as that. It's as simple as that. Or if you don't get in, then get Ivan Toney in. But we need a new striker, guys. Like, I think Jesus is very, very good, yeah. But we need a clinical goal scorer for next season. So and a different type of striker as well. We can always rotate Jesus as well if you wanted to. Or if we're losing the game, whatever, bring them on the bench or whatever. End of the day, right, we need another striker, in my opinion. So, yeah, Man City duo link today with Arsenal. We already got Jesus and Zinchenko last season. Could this be another one? Alvarez and Walker. Would I take Walker? I don't know about it, man. I don't know. He's 33 years of age. Kyle Walker is now, and I think he is good. I think he's a good player, but I don't see it happening. I don't see Kyle Walker come to us. I see him going more, maybe Bayern Munich. And I think we should maybe get a more younger right back than Kyle Walker. Because we're looking that way that we do want another right back. So I'll go and get someone younger than Kyle Walker. Someone like Frimpong, for example. If you really wanted to go and get another right back,